So we started off only building what people were paying for, and then we would push. I wouldn't say aggressively, but we'd try and lean into like, oh, when are you going to use this in like production? How can we help you get this into production? Shall we set up calls with the venues and everyone else to get into production? We used to like push that quite a lot. As like initially, and as that's grown, I guess part of what we do is the dev teams, and this is something some of our developers when they join like now compared to before are not necessarily used to. This is our dev teams will just email our customers. If they're used to having an intermediary, like so we just go, no, dev team, you want to talk to the developers to find out what they want. Just go talk to them, because otherwise you're just going to end up in a situation where there's someone in the middle who's either going to massively reduce the communication because it's going through a third party who doesn't need to be there, or there's going to be a miscommunication at some point. So just email them and find out what they want. We don't try to build the world. We just try to build what people need and build it in an order that makes sense for them, because everyone always was. We try to be like as quote agile as possible. A lot of the institutions we interact with they usually have set block times for. We have 3 months for this project, and that means maybe 2 months of development and 1 month of QA. And so we look at it in terms of, well, what do you want to be doing first? What products do you want to be trading? What venues? And we'll try and, if it's not something that we already have, how can we get that being delivered to a point where it helps you? Because if you're delivering things that people need today, the probability that they'll actually go through to using production is quite high. And so if you spend that time to really, really work out what people need from what they're using in production today, if it's like a migration project, or is it like, what's the business screaming for they need today where they think they'll increase revenue? If you really, really, really focus on those sort of things, it makes a difference in terms of actually building things people use in production.